Hello and welcome to Flashback, a weekly look at stories from years gone by. Kitsault, perhaps a name many northern residents haven't heard in many years. Today, as we dive back into our archives, we'll take a first-hand look at the city. The town was going through some restoration as much of the city had been abandoned for quite some time. We'll give you a tour of the town back on October 12th of 2005.
Well, this is it. The first look at Kitsault, British Columbia for many Northwest residents. The town, located about 4 hours by car from Terrace, sits empty. Not much movement in sight for now. American owner Krishnan Suthanthirian bought this town site earlier this year, and he periodically visits what he calls the peaceful oasis.
Trying to meet with the project coordinator, the engineers, and trying to make sure that what our next plans are. Try to get an understanding of where we are, what we have done.
Dozens of contractors have spent the summer in Kitsault helping in the restoration. Matthew is the project coordinator and says a lot has been done since he began work on this project.
It was all overgrown. For the last 20 years, what they have done is just keep the buildings heated and some of the yards mowed, and basically that was it. But we have done a lot of cutting of trees and clearing, and the water system has been brought back. Sewer is functional, electrical work.
Now we're trying to put new water tanks. We want to put a bioreactor for the sewer system. We're also going to replacing a lot of the roofs, and we're going to be fixing plumbing lines, replacing a lot of windows, roof shingles, and basically restoring the town to mint condition.
So what can you find on the 340 acres of Kitsault? Let's take a quick tour. There are about 95 houses, some big, others small, and about 200 apartment suites. There's a big shopping center with a Sears outlet, a good-sized grocery store, and about a dozen other stores ready for new businesses. A brand new community center, which was built the year the town closed in 1982, with a big gymnasium, preschool, swimming pool, several activities for teens, and even a library full of books. Just a few minutes away down the road is this medical clinic. There is only one original building left from the 60s, the old community hall, which includes a movie theater, pub, and curling rink. And just a few minutes from the heart of the town, you'll find a few campsites. All that's missing at each of these facilities is the hustle and bustle of people. Krishnan says with the cold months ahead, things are going to slow down.
There's not a whole lot going to be happening at the winter season, but we're basically putting together a team, work very hard next year to finish up the restoration work we started. Our goal is to try to complete it next year.
Krishnan is still hopeful that Kitsault will open to the public in the summer of 2007. He says so far he has only hired local contractors and will continue to do so next year.
We're trying to get them all locally, and we're going to be able to find enough people within Prince Rupert, Prince George, Tara, Stewart, Smithers area. There's a lot of good talent here.
The whole town looks more visible, and there's a big difference from the first time I came in end of May. It was a sad situation to see a whole town dying, and I was happy to be part of its resurrection.
Krishnan hopes Kitsault will become a popular destination point, comparing it to the likes of Whistler, but here in the north. Krish will be back early next year, where he will spend a significant amount of time in a town he calls his own. Lindsay Andreza, CFTK-TV News, Kitsault.